run the thingies. I can't hear them in the gallery either, so it's difficult to tell what's going on. There you go. Good morning, I'm Helen Tai, and we are on our falls prevention programme this morning called Move More. I haven't been here for a while, so I feel a little bit out of sorts. It feels, I can't believe we're nearly in June. And that also means that you are smashing through this course and you're really building your confidence and your energy right now. And I'm going to see you on Zoom to make sure that you are clearly doing your homework. So we're about week 18 for most people in the group, which means we don't have to stay in our chairs. We're up and about, you know, we're really on our countdown to really nailing getting on and off the floor. So with that said, there's never any pressure but your own. Make sure you've got a nice safe environment around you. Use a bit of common sense. Do what makes you feel safe and strong. Our job is just to push your boundaries a little bit each week, build that strength, build that confidence, build that balance, so we get us all to a place where we are steady on our feet. Use a chair if you want to, but I am going to start the warm-up in stand today. Ooh, right, okay, so toe to top or top to toe? Toe to top. Firstly, I want us to literally walk the feet. Bend one knee, press the ball of the foot into the ground and release. That's it. Now, I'm not going to keep reminding you because I trust you all. You're all lovely. Chair is there for a bit of support if you feel the need to hold on to something to make you feel safe and give you the confidence to just push your edge a little bit. So I'm thinking about the big toe. I'm thinking about, as I bend my knees, can we drop the subtitles, please? Lovely, thank you. As I bend my knees, my energy is through the big toe and the second toe. So I'm avoiding rolling out at this point, okay? Okay, so we've got that going. So we're warming up the ankles. The next thing I just want us to do is a little pointy toe. So I'm lifting the kneecap, stretching the leg forward and pointing the toe. That's all. It's quite nice, isn't it? So this involves shifting or pulling up the kneecap as I point forward. Lovely, good. So we're starting to mobilise at the knee joint. Okay, so let's come to a heel pump. Remember, the heel pump is the law. And that is what we, heel pump is the law. This is what we do always. We think about pumping the heels so we don't feel dizzy. And the reason we pump the heels is to keep that blood flow circulating nice and well and balanced around your body. Okay, so we're still mobilising. And as I said, it's a top to toe or toe to top. If you want to at this point, you could now maybe bring in your arms. Now, I feel that some of us struggle with the coordination here. So if you prefer just to do arms, that's fine, but focus on the arms. If your legs come into play, marves. Okay, the idea here, long through the spine, chin tucked slightly. Think about elbow backwards. 1 and 2, it doesn't have to be fast or speedy like, but this is us really getting that elongation through the spine and waking up around the shoulders. Lovely. Now the circulation boost is designed to increase blood flow around your body, to make you warmer, so the muscles are nice and squidgy. Lubricate your joints and really get us in the headspace, because I've warned you before the class started that we are going to bring those knees down to the ground today. Okay, so while we're doing this, let's step nice and wide and slide your hands down your thighs towards your knees. Again, check, how do you feel? You're nice and comfortable? We're trying to stay nice and tall through the movement. We don't want to collapse. Brace, strong, tall. Lengthen. Got it? Okay, so modifying or adapting exercises is completely normal. We have to do things that work for you. So now we're going to adapt, and we're going to take hand to front knee, hand to back knee. So sliding the hands down towards one knee and down to the back of the other knee. This enables us just to increase that movement around the waistline. So front of thigh, back of knee. And in a moment, we switch sides, front of other knee, back of thigh. And some of you may feel this around your back, maybe into your hips a little, but it's really important that we get your waistline muscles firing. This will help us with the spinal movement, working side to side as well. Beautiful. Lovely. Okay. Now, standing in a beautiful big wide base of support, knees slightly bent, we're going to turn to one side, come back to center and turn to the other. Now I am going to show you a couple of variations here because we've often done this on the chair. You know, the textbook is to do this on the chair, which I like. I'm taking one hand behind me, and this might increase my range of movement and allow for a bit more movement around the shoulders. I'm going off camera for a second so I can open the door. Bear with me. And I'm just about to shut that bit part of the door. I'm still here, guys. Okay. And then relax. Tidy. Okay, so from here, I would like us to round out through the back, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Round out through the back, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. So we have a tendency here to flare the ribs a little bit, so we're just tightening up the ribs. Round out through the back, so my chin is coming towards my chest and my eye gaze downwards. Squeeze my shoulder blades together, I lift. Okay, can we just check that we're on mute everywhere as well, gallery? So chin to chest, nice and tall, lovely jubbly. Oh, that feels nice. Let's roll those shoulders, my loves. Right, now I find top of my shoulders get quite tired quite quickly, so I'm giving you options. Both shoulders at the same time, or one, then the other. Tell me how that feels. Personally, when I roll the shoulder, I want to engage these muscles in my back, your back fat. So a roll and squeeze, a roll and squeeze, because this is enabling me to really get some mobility in my back. And it's the back side of the body is pretty much the last things that we train, because we can't see it, we don't feel it, so we tend to mirror train. We train what we see. So connecting and really feeling what goes on in your back is a good thing. Right, okay, so it's all going on. Little shimmy, 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 and release. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see if we can just get a bit more mobile. This time we're doing a bit of an Elvis thing. So a circle round one knee, ankle and hip. That's your Elvis move. I'm a bit rubbish at the whole Elvis impersonation malarkey. Okay, and switch direction. This always makes me chuckle because we have to think that through, right? Well done. Let's switch sides. Little circle. Again, it's just creating some freedom around the knee joint, space into the hip joint. So it's all really good, sexy stuff. And switch direction. Well done. And then release. Shake off your legs. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky, shaky. That feels nice. Okay, watch. I'm just having a little step touch. Chair, support, arms, wall. I know that I feel comfortable here. Step touching. We always get really good feedback about this because you consciously realise how much you do this around your own house. So let's do 2 steps in one direction and 2 steps in another. I'm just doing this for, still kind of, I'm mixing it up a little bit, and I'll start that bit again. I'm deliberately trying to mix things up for you today because that's what I do. I'm a disruptor. Okay, so watch. 2 steps, I'm gonna get a little dip into the movement, a little lower and lift. How you doing, Cheryl? Come on, lovely girl. So it's a down and up, and I can actually see you do it. So down and up. Hopefully the knees are okay. We don't have to do this with speed. Lovely. So again, just warming up through the hips, getting the thighs working, getting the knees working. And honestly, even if we just stay with this bit, and you just keep going on this bit over and over again, would make me very happy because it's very functional. We're hitting we're hitting every joint in the body, which is lovely. Okay, now coming back to our mobility, I'm looking for a knee lift and switch sides. Here I am definitely safer using a bit of support because it's slow. And when it's slow, we have to use more core stability and control through our centre. So I'm looking for a big range of movement. Lovely. We good, Caroline? Thumbs up? Yeah, good, lovely. Okay, and the idea here, in order to walk upstairs, we need to be able to use the top of the leg, yeah? So we have to get that range of movement. Lovely. Okay, with that said, bring your body close to the wall or chair, and we're simply going to tap back. Can we drop the graphics for a moment again, please? So we're just tapping back. I'm keeping my body close to the chair. I'm just tapping back. And the other thing is, I'm barefoot today. I deliberately did that. Now many of us wear shoes to support our feet and ankles, which obviously is important, but we have to think about the real world, and it is important to think about being barefoot sometimes when we're working through these movements. You get really good feedback through your feet. Now here's the change. I'm going to step back and together, step back and together. Now I can feel as I'm stepping back and trying to look at you at the same time. That's a lot of effort and a lot of control required. So use the surface to hold on to. What if you had a little look over your shoulder? So not only are you stepping back, but your head is moving with you. Again, real world movement. This is you at home. You're at the kitchen sink, you're reaching out towards something, your head will move as you step back. What also known as pottering, because I love a bit of pottering. Okay, now what if we pointed at the very thing you're looking at as you step back? Well done. Lovely, great, lovely Jenny, good, good, good. Really important movement patterns for you here. Come back to marching on the spot. Chair is there for support if you need it. Pulling in your belly into your backbone, nice and strong and long. Now here's the next change. Now watch me. Toe goes out into the diagonal. So it's like something's on the floor. Can't be bothered bending over, don't want to bend over, so I'm going to try and grab it with my foot and pull it in. So tiptoe and pull, tiptoe and pull, tiptoe and pull. Now I'm dragging my foot in. Actually, it's making my foot quite warm doing this too. Pulling in. Here's the change. Now, I'm stepping and pushing back. Stepping and pushing back. Still out into the angle. Still out using a chair for a bit of support. Feels different. So there was the tap and slide, and then there's the step out into the corner and back again. Lovely jubbly. It's funny, isn't it? We have this perception of exercise, and actually what you're doing doesn't look like aerobics, does it? You know, we're not jogging or running or aerobics, grapevining, but this stuff is proven time and time again. If you do this stuff, this will give you confidence and keep you steady on your feet, and that's exactly what we're looking for, right? You look great. As I'm watching you, you look great. Okay, come back to the center. Now I'd like us to walk towards me and then reverse walk. And it's the reverse walk is the important bit. Come into me, you walk forward mostly. The reverse walk is a bit like walking on a tightrope. Do what makes you feel challenged and confident. Okay. So you might need to switch cameras for me, guys. In the gallery. Hello. Oh. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? We're working in the straight line forward and back, which is all very well and good. In textbook land, we're all over the place. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Now watch me, watch me, watch me. I'm doing a side step, side step, side step. Oh, and I'm making some kind of little steps, step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. So this is me in my garden, right? It goes like this. Take a step, and then I go, where have I put my gloves? Step. Oh God, where have I just put my trowel? Step. Oh, I need to go and get the pot plant. Step. Oh, Bluebell, give it back. Because I have a dog that goes, what you doing? That looks nice. I'll have that. She loves my gardening gloves. So you can see how this is a functional movement, right? You can see we do this. Or why have I just walked in this room? What am I doing? It is normal, by the way. You're not all going bonkers. We all do this. We all forget what we're supposed to be doing. Well done. And then come back to center. Ooh, let's keep going. Let's keep those knees going. Keep them marching because you're getting your steps in right now. Lovely. I love that. I just watched Janet. She was like, right, I've got my arms. Lovely. So pump the arms, pump the feet, do whatever you need to do. Sit or stand. As you do it, you think about nice and tight through your center. Some of you would definitely have increased your speed, which I'm really pleased to see. So you have to do what feels right for you. Think about the elbows. So walking with a mission. Lovely. The other thing, you keep going, keep going. The other thing is you might start to be feeling a little breathless. That is really normal because we're actually training the heart muscle right now. So this is our cardio, if you like, or our endurance work. So this is being able to have a little power walk to the shop and back. And feel confident doing it. So nice and tall, chin up, brace through your center. You are fantastic. Okay, now watch. We're going to do tiny weeny little steps, tiny weeny little steps. Tiny weeny little steps, tiny weeny little steps. tiny weeny little steps. So we're just lifting those knees. Bum, 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 bum. Da, da. Good. And back again. Da, da, da. So this is really good stuff. I'm just coming a little closer to have a little look. Oh, you look lush. You do. Okay, well done, well done, well done. Feet go nice and wide. Let's do the sway. The interesting thing is I've always kind of critiqued this work as quite dry. So it's not like our gold classes that we used to teach with the music and the dance, because we can certainly do that. I think this is very dry and prescriptive. It doesn't have to be always, but we use this movement that I'm teaching you guys to other classes who have more mobility. But the wide base sway to me is one of the moves that really builds confidence. Now you might feel an increase of power out of your hips. I say power, not pain. We're not designed to have too much pain, but you will certainly get the aches going on here in your hips. So, and the slower we do this, the more challenging it becomes to the core. We're building strength as we're doing this. I'm a massive fan of this movement, the wide base sway. I think it's fantastic. You're off one leg, it's brilliant for your core muscles. And when we talk about core, we're talking pelvic floor, strengthening around your bladder as well. So off on one leg and rocking slowly side to side is pretty much my favorite. Phenomenal exercise, and I see always great results with it. Okay, so by now your hips and booty might be aching, and that would be normal, but you're incredible and you're getting nice and strong. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. So let's address the legs. I don't want to make you too tired before we do some big fat lunges, but we are going to use the chair. We are going to lower the bottom and then come up onto the tiptoes. So we're lowering down, trying to get something out of the bottom cupboard, and then we're reaching up and popping something in the top cupboard. So nice and low, and then up. Now I'm not afraid to use the chair, but what I don't want to do is become reliant on the chair all the time. So if you can do this, because I can see Jenny, you can still do this from the front of your chair. So we're lowering and then we're reaching, we're lowering and reaching. Swap hands, doesn't have to be the top cupboard, it could be the side cupboard. We had a leak in the bathroom, had to use a different, my daughter's bathroom. Her cupboard's in a different place, the shower stuff's in a different place. And I notice all these things because I think, oh, we are creatures of habit. And that's what we're trying to do here, is apply your methods at home, give it a bit of a fitness spin. And, okay. Are we all right? We didn't mean to listen to the radio. Well done, team. Give yourself a rest. You are phenomenal. Okay, so, oh, it's the chair. Right, so let's play. You know I love to... I'm sorry if you can hear other things going on here. Bear with, it's crazy here at Chaos. So we are hip walk. Choose the high point of the movement, okay? So you can pick either one bit or all of it. So we start with that hip walk to the front third of your chair, tuck in your heels, rise into a stand. That on its own is where you may just stay. So work on the sit-in, legs back chair, bum into the back of the chair, shuffle forward, rise to a stand, pump your legs at the top. Shuffle back, legs on the back of the chair, stick out your tush, hip walk forward and repeat. Okay? The progression, so you choose. The progression, we walk away, those tiny little steps that we did just now, go, oh, hello chair. Big fat lunge towards that chair. Grab the chair, step together, rise up, pump the legs. Turn around, legs on the back of the chair. I like a wiggle jiggle. And then bum down. Hip walk forward. The hip walk, oh my God, it's so good. The hip walk, it really does wake up what's going on around the side of the body. Tuck in the heels, rise to a stand. Walk away, have a little turn. Tiny little steps, tiny little steps. Oh, hello chair. Big fat lunge towards the chair. Grab that chair like a long lost friend. High chair. You're holding firmly, bringing your weight forward as you step together. Rise up into a stand. Turn around. Feel the legs on the back of the chair. Then and only then do you wiggle jiggle. Bum down, bum into the back of the chair and repeat. So we're going to mix this up a little. We come into a stand. We walk away. Da, 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 da. Oh, hello, chair. This time I'm going to threaten my knee towards the floor. Big fat lunge, grab the chair, wiggle jiggle back knee, and I'm starting to lower that knee towards the ground and up again. While I'm there, I'll give it another go. Now this isn't for everyone, do what you can. Step forward, rise up. So I've given you a combo there. If you feel up to it today, it might be that you just want to stay here and work on getting that knee to the ground and up again. It might be that you want to work on your sit to stand. This is your workout. You choose the bit that works for you. We worry most about getting off the floor. So if today's your day, get your knee down, curl your toe under your heel on the back leg and swiftly rise. But you know what? If you can't do it the way I do it the way you do it. Practice. Because I know, David, I know you're very tall, so I know that bit's a bit of a challenge, so have a little play with how you feel with getting your knees off the floor. You choose. I have one lady that looks like a giraffe. So there's some kind of bit of a leg thing she does. I honestly, when push comes to shove, you have to do what works for you. So don't worry about it not being the way Helen said and you panic. You just think about getting that knee down and then mostly get that knee up. Okay? It's really rewarding. You start to nail it and you're like, oh, check me out. Stuart's not in the house today, is he? Come on, keep going. I never said stop. I need you to feel a little bit tired. Well done. Release, relax. Give yourself a minute and sit down when you're ready. Woo! Let's calm our breath. Have some water. Can I have a little thumbs up when you get there? Good, 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 good. When you're on your best behaviour and you've got family watching, you do, don't you? Because you suddenly, when the family go, oh, you're looking good. And then you go into your best behaviour, don't you? Here's the thing. I'm just going to warn you now. I just clocked a couple of you doing this. Looking at your toes. I don't want you doing that. When you sit back on your thrones, you need to give them eye contact and go, yeah, I am doing all right. Check me out. Okay? In the eyes, in the eyes. We're not looking at your toes, we're looking in your eyes. Are we okay? Lovely. Right. I'd like us to explore some strength in the upper body without using exercise bands. Then we're going to do, David, that was excellent. Nice. Then what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at some standing work using the wall for support. Okay, so I'm heading over towards the wall. We're going to work the front of the chest and the top of the shoulders. Now here's the thing, the feet go further back today than they've ever gone. And we're going to start to do some press-ups. The closer your feet are to the wall, the less power we're achieving into the shoulder. So I'm encouraging you, Cliff, feet wide and feet back away from the wall. Lower the face and push away. There you go. So have a play with this. So, and I mean that when I say play, oh, you can use a sideboard. So if you haven't got space on a wall, you can use a sideboard. We're kind of getting there. Lovely. But I've said this to you before. You know, if you do it on the fridge, that's fine. But play. What I mean is, don't worry about the textbook. If one hand is slightly higher than the other, also fine. Give it a go. See how it feels. Be a bit like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. I need to stop talking. It's a bit lonely in here today. I haven't got Pat. I can't even hear the boys in the gallery. Keep going. So this is more play-based rather than textbook. See how that feels on your shoulder. Well done, and release. Ooh, we feeling okay? Are you pressing up on a window? Is that okay? Yeah, okay. Right, look. When we use the bands in sit, we often do this thing called abduction, so we take the legs away. So we're going to try it off the wall, okay? So I'm just looking for one leg to lift away. See how you feel. If this is like, whoa, too much, and we'll adjust. So what I'm doing, I'm resting my shoulder against the wall. It's keeping me nice and cool. My outside hand is there for a bit of support, and I'm lifting one leg away. See if we can do 8. So this is called abduction. We're strengthening here in the hip. So 2 things are happening. You're on a supporting leg, balancing and strengthening, and then you have the moving leg, and we're targeting the glutes, the bum muscles. Okay? You might feel it. Well done. How many have we done? Have we done 8? That felt like 8. Okay, should we switch sides? So my shoulder's going against the wall to keep me cool. The hand is into the wall to support me. And here I go, 8. Well, actually, I did about 10 or 11. But I'm supported. I'm not sliding, I'm supported. My shoulder is against the wall as I lift my leg away and put it back down. You may ache around your hips as you do this, but you know what? This is building strength around the thigh bone, into the hip socket. Is building strength, and I can't even begin to tell you how important that is. Right, well done, and release. Good, 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 good. Give yourself a bit of a wiggle jiggle. Little wiggle jiggle. Oh gosh, she's really bossy today. I am, it's true. Okay, so watch. So I'm not worried about what's going on with my upper body too much. All I'm looking to do is allow one leg to kick behind. So I'm going to swing, kick it backwards. So I'm on one leg. Now, if you find this is too much, you can alternate one leg at a time. So one, then the other, or stay 4 or 8 on one side only and switch. So play based. I'm not being prescriptive. I'm just saying, have a go. See what it feels like. The nice thing here is, again, you're working the glutes, but you're giving a bit of a stretch into the front of your hip, which is exciting because we spend so much time sat. Lovely. Lovely. And coming in to have a little look at you. Robert, are you right there, lovely boy? Yeah? I can't hear you, sweetheart. I'm just hoping you're okay. Thumb up? You're on mute, sweetheart, so I can't hear you. Okay. Come back to me. Right, so we're staying on one side than the other. This is about pressing your hand off the floor or wall. So the shoulder comes in, which keeps your shoulder nice and cool. The emphasis now is to take your feet away from the wall and your outside arm presses against the wall. Here we have a gentle push. Gentle push. Why are we doing this? Often, if there is a fall or you are getting out of bed and you're lying on your side, you would push yourself with this top arm. So this is a normal movement that we often see at home. I get out of bed like that. My husband says I look like a princess, so I'm lying in bed. But I do lie on my side and then I push myself up into a, up on my hip, and then I swing my legs around. Well done. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. Think about the shoulder resting against the cool wall. And when you're ready, you walk both feet away. The further the feet away from the wall, the more intense it is. It's more challenging. And your outside top arm presses into the wall to push off and lower. Push off and lower. The lovely, exciting thing about this, we're also working our bingo wings. Maggie, you right there, chicken? Good. Jenny, that's really good. So there's some good innovation in your movements, all of you. So you're doing what you can that works for your body, and I think that is just exactly where we need you to be. Well done. Well done. Release, relax. Come back to me. Beautiful. Okay, so we're not quite done. So I'd like us to come back to the seat of the chair, as in we're looking at the seat of the chair, and I'd like to work on a wrist bone load. So we are looking at the chair, taking a step forward towards it and drawing your face further forward each time and back. Other Brucey bonuses here is that you love, oh, it's so lovely. You get to work your core muscles as you do this, gripping that chair firmly, and the grip thing is important. Shifting forward and backwards, you're also getting a little bit of a stretch out your legs. Whilst you do this, let's switch which leg is in front. So step forward and then step backwards. And you're like, oh, isn't that nice? So shifting your body weight. If you want to change it instead of gripping firmly, put the flat of your hands down. Please do so. Just find the thing that works for you. Excellent. The wrist bone load. One of the lovely gifts that we at iCare and iMove give. When you are ready, my darlings, step forward, and when you're ready, pump those heels, take your hands off and come into a standing position. Beautiful. So we've done balance, we've done endurance, we've done strength work. Let's try and make it a little bit stronger now with some Tai Chi. Okay, so a wide base of support is our starting. Now from here, just have a look at our arms. I tell you what, do you remember behind the scenes, boys, are you there? If you can, do you remember that lovely plinky plonky that had a little beat on it? I wonder if you can play that, because that would be quite nice. Okay, so bringing the hands up, rotating hands down. Rotating hands up, rotating hands down. Okay, and up, lovely. Now push hands to me, push. Hands down, straight arms. Rotate, bent elbows to me, up, up, push, down. I'm going to do that on the side. So breath in and out and down. Notice what's going on with your own wrists. So pull up, push away, push down, push up, push away, push down. So it's elbows, elbows, shoulders. Yeah, get it? 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1, 2, 3. See if we can reverse that. So long arms up. Oh my God, that's really difficult, isn't it? Straight arms, is that right? And then back to me. There you go. And then down. There you go. All the way up. Elbows in and down. You look good. And down. Last time. Up. And down. Good job. Okay, now watch. We're just going to circle one arm. Let it go all nice and floppy and relaxed. Out the shoulder. Okay, other side. Let it go floppy and relaxed. There you go. Beautiful. It's funny, isn't it? After start thinking about it, you suddenly turn into a robot. So we're relaxing, we're relaxing. Okay, we draw a figure of 8 in front of you. Lovely. Now the figure of 8 comes up. Let your elbows lead the way. Lovely. Annie, you look lovely. Well done. Okay, now watch. One arm, the other. One arm. But at this point in the session, we're a bit tired. So in a minute, you'll be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Last time. Then this. We take the arm across us. The back of the hand and elbow lead across us. So I always like to imagine there's like a little flame. So as you're moving your hand, you're protecting a candle and a flame. That's how it always feels to me. So my knees are soft. I'm braced through my centre. It's now becoming a movement where I'm using both arms. So elbow leads, back of hand, but the bottom hand is just sweeping low. Now here's the change. Same movement with the arms. I'm just swaying from side to side. Doesn't that feel nice? I'm just having a little look at you. Beautiful. Again, Annie, beautiful. Cliff, what's going on with your bottom arm? Make it work with you. There you go. There you go. Lovely. It's nice, isn't it? It's continuous flow of controlled movement. Lovely. Okay, come back into the centre, take a breath in. Take your hands to your face. And then push away to me and down again. So when you breathe in, I like to think this is like cool water on your face. And then press your hand away. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Last time, breath in. Exhale. And then release. Good job. Okay, we're staying standing. I'm using the back of the chair for support, holding onto the back of the chair. I'm just taking one leg away and I'm pressing its heel down. This will enable me to have a lovely little stretch through the back of my leg. Drawing my body closer to the chair so I get a lovely long stretch. Feet, heels all on a straight line as if I was on a parallel beam. Now the back heel lifts and the knee bends. This will help us have a stretch out of the foot and ankle. Step together, other leg step back, lead with the toe, the ball of the foot and the heel comes down. Front knee bends, draw the body closer to the chair.
H, would you mind just doing a stretch in the chair?
Pardon?
Would you mind just...
Jenny's got it. I can see she's doing it nicely. Okay, lift the back heel, bend the knee. Okay, and then step together. Well done. Okay, so from here with a wide base, I want us to take one arm across the body and hold the arm into the body nice and strong. So you should feel a big old stretch around the shoulder. And to make it stronger, look over that shoulder that you're pulling in. And then release. Good job. Switch sides. The arm comes across the body. Give it a cut chin, so pull it in nice and strong, a real big old pull. And then look over the shoulder. Lovely. Come back to center, roll your shoulders. Okay, if you can, with the big wide base of support, I want you to take your hands into your back pockets and squeeze your elbows together if you can. That's too much. I want you to slide your hands around the side of your bottom and squeeze your elbows together. This will enable us to just stretch out and open up through our chest. Okay, entwine your fingers if that's too uncomfortable, then sort of like clasp hands. Stretch your arms away, chin to chest. Again, experiencing that lovely stretch. Notice that stretch around the top of the back. Opposite fingers on your shoulders. Give yourself a hug. Well done. Okay, and stand in a lovely wide base of support. Settle, because we're standing, we're not closing our eyes, but we're standing and we're breathing. So imagine you're on the shoreline of a lovely beach and you're just looking out there, but you feel stable because you're in a nice wide stance and just taking in those views. Taking in the colour change of the blue of the sea, the waves coming in at you, the sounds around the shoreline at your feet, and you feel stable and strong. You have the sun on your skin and you feel good. Take in that experience. You feel strong. You're special. Now do this for me. Big arms in a circle. Bring your hands together. Down into your center and circle again. So we're breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last time, breath in. Last time, breath out. And then give yourselves a round of applause. Well done, my angels. How do you feel? So that's it. So that was week 18 of our falls prevention session. up on our feet, and that's the plan now. We're really sort of ramping it up as we come into this last phase of the program. We are looking at getting those knees closer to the floor. You have the videos of floor work. Maybe we'll resend the links to you today, Pat, just to remind you what happens next. And you don't have to do this on the floor. You can practice on your sofa, you can practice on your bed. If you feel that you're worried about doing this on your own, maybe you can do it with a loved one or somebody that comes to care, and you can practice together if that gets you a bit more confidence. But I really now at this point in the program really encourage you to try and think about that floor work. Okay, any problems, give us a call on info@iCareIMove.com, or you could give us a call on 0800 0541 118. Take care, lovelies.